Hi all, welcome to my channel DIY with Sham. We are almost at the end of the 2020. Even though the 2020 is the most challenging year, I think it's very important to start the new year with a fresh and positive feeling. Journaling makes life easy to achieve the goals, be productive, time managing, and to be mindful. We cannot plan our life 100% and life won't go as we planned perfectly as well. But planner will make it more organized. I'm journaling for almost 2 years now, and it does the magic in my life. Since then, I can manage my time amazingly, and I have more time for me and for others. My old journal is not my concept, and I focused on getting houseworks done throughout this year. So this year, I have used only a art book, and before that, I have used a diary. Rather than just writing down the goals, I categorize the goals into home, business, self care, and spiritual. So, in that way, I can focus on each of them very effectively. The next page I had was YouTube plans. I will be listing my YouTube ideas here. The next page was to task. that I will be doing every day. I categorize them into the daily, weekly, weekend, and monthly. I try to decorate it a little bit, so I just stick some color paper with the topic. So the next page is the future log, where I will be adding the calendar weave. I used some colored papers to design my calendars and stick them into the pages and make some columns. We can note our important dates and appointments in the future log. So when you open the future log, you can see what you have to do throughout this year. I add a page for the birthdays because I don't want to add them into the future log. I want to keep them separately. So I'm doing little decoration here and writing down the birthdays I need to remember. So for the next page, I add a quote as well. For every month, I'm adding a quote, so that will keep me motivated, and I like quotes. And the month goals. I add steps to achieve the goals and the rewards I will be getting if I complete the goals. And the next page is month weave. So I'm drawing each column for each day, and I will be write down every to do things that I need to be get done for the month of January. I have another space, another column for notes that in case I need more space to write down things. I only used one color pen, that is black gel pen, because I need to do this every month, so I like to keep it very minimal. I'm coloring the weekends with a marker pen. The next page is weekly weave. So in this page I need columns for each day and for to-do list and to buy list and for the food planner all together. If you want, you can have a separate page for the food planner, but I need food planner for each week, so I'm adding it to the weekly weave because it will be more easier to turn this page and see what I have to cook for the day. We need 5 weekly pages for the month of January because we have 5 weeks for the January. The next page is brain down, where I will write down everything on my mind. I have kept 10 pages for that. So as you can see, this is my habit tracker. So I add why, if I miss, and reward for the habit tracker. And the next page is positivity. This is very important page for me. Whenever I feel down, I turn this page and pick one thing to do at that time. The next page is affirmation. This is very important because our mind accepting what we repeat. So affirmations are very important. I'm adding morning and evening routines that I will be following for a positive lifestyle. I have added a page for anger tracker because I'm managing my anger. So I have written down the affirmations to repeat every day and the triggers and solutions in a column. So when I anger, I turn to this page and I'm seeing I'm triggering and what the solutions I need to be get done. Next Page is for keep track on my emotions. If I get a negative feeling, I'm writing it down here and changing it for the positive feeling. We can do this on the brain dump page as well, but I have kept a separate column for this. And the next page is the expenses. The usual expenses that I will be having throughout the year each month. I have separated the columns for home, education, medicines, food, and the other expenses that I will be having. And this page is monthly grocery. This is the usual grocery list that I will be having for every month. Next page is payments, where I can mark the payments I need to be done every month. So I can keep track on the payments whether I have done it or not. Example, we can add the school payments, of my bullet journal. For the front page, I didn't add any other designs because I like the front page that way. This is the first page that I will be looking and when I open my journal. So I draw some flowers and give some decorations to that page. It is Hello 2021, welcoming the year and welcoming me to the journal. The next page is index. I have write down the page topics and page numbers and have marked the page topics with color and stick color papers on that pages so I can easily turn to that page without looking at the page number. Next page is quote of the year. I use a few decorations for that page also. Turning to next page, goals of the year. I have 4 columns for the goals for the year: house, business, self-care and spiritual. Next page is for YouTube plans where I will be writing my YouTube ideas. The next page is for the task that I will be doing daily, weekly, weekend and monthly. It is like the cleaning schedules. Separate the task list for each columns because it will look more organized than I'm writing it down. Future log is where I will be write down every important things, appointments, and special dates that I need to be remember. So this is my birthday reminder page. Next page is the quote of the month for the January and the January goals. I have separated the four columns and I will be picking each goal from the goals of the year and adding them into the goal of the month and the steps I need to follow to achieve and the reward I will be get if I get done that. So in that way I can get done my yearly goals. Next page is the month wave where I will be adding the to do things for the month. I have each column for each day and extra column for notes for extra space. Next page is weekly wave. Here I have add columns for my weekly goals and for my weekly meal planner, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Reason I have added my meal planner for the weekly planner is when I turn to my weekly planner, I can see what is I have decided to cook for the week because I am renewing my meal planner every week. So that is easy for me when it's all together. So I kept few pages for next few months, and the next page is brain dump. Brain dump is where I will be writing down everything on my mind. It will help me to ease my brain maze and reduce stress and look on my life in a positive perspective. I leave few pages for that, and the next topic is habit tracker. I'm focusing get done one habit for a month, so I only have 8 columns here. I have space for the habit, why I need to make it a habit, and what if I do if I miss it, and the reward I will be getting if I get it done. The next page is the positivity. When I'm feeling down, I'm turning to this page and decide what I will be do in that period. Affirmations that I will be reading every morning and the routines for my positive lifestyle. As I said, my journaling is for a positive lifestyle where I can keep myself productive and positive. The next page is anger tracker. I have wrote down my affirmations for my anger management and the triggers and solutions. And there's my emotional tracker where I will be write down my negative feelings and turning them into the positive feeling. Next page is expenses. I have categorized them into the home, education, medicine, food, and other expenses. The next page is monthly groceries. I wrote down everything I need to buy every month so I can easily make my list for the grocery. The next page is for payments. Payments I need to get done every month, so I made columns. The next page is gratitude. I have wrote down my affirmations for gratitude. Affirmations are very important for me. I'll be keep repeating them and my mind will adapt the